Hi guys, it's Jennifer. Welcome back to Busy Being Jen. I'm here today to talk about how to get rid of that crusty, dry, rough skin you can get on your elbows. So come along, be sure to subscribe, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. So that skin, that rough skin on your elbows that you just can't seem to get rid of, sometimes it seems like no matter what you do, you use exfoliate or you scrub at it, all of this, it starts to seem like it's maybe getting smoother and then it just doesn't. And sometimes it gets cracked and sore and all of that. What I'm going to do in this video is explain to you why your elbows get that way, and then I'll give you a few tips for what you can do to get rid of that rough skin. So the skin on your elbows is kind of like what happens on your feet. If you have a spot in your shoe that rubs on a certain part of your foot, and the foot starts to develop a callus to protect it. And so that's kind of what happens with the elbows too, is that if you scrub the area, if you do kind of what you think you should do to get rid of the rough skin, you're actually causing a response in the body, kind of a protective response. And so it forms this crusty skin. And so the more you exfoliate and scrub at it, the worse it's going to get. So what you need to do is just stop using exfoliators on your elbows for now. And then really, you might just want to skip them forever. Although there's one product that I will use very gently, and I'll tell you about that later. So when you are starting to work on your elbows, you could just rub it when you're in the shower. You could just kind of rub it with your hand or with a soft cloth, like a washcloth. Don't use any kind of scrubby cloth or tool or anything that's made for exfoliating. Just use something soft, and this is going to take a little while to happen, but the more scrubby you get with your elbows, the more of that rough skin is going to build up. So just over the next several days, weeks, maybe it will take months, you just kind of keep rubbing gently with something soft on your elbows, and then you need to keep the area moisturized. Lotion, just regular lotion, often is not enough unless you're applying it all the time. You need something that's a little thicker, maybe a little bit greasier. I've used Aquaphor with some good success, and some of those balms that are designed for dry, cracked hands can be good. But the thing that I have found recently that is really great for that skin is shea butter. I actually make a body bar that has beeswax, shea butter, and coconut oil in it. And I will put a link to that video I show on my other channel, My Flagstaff Home. I show how to make that shower bar. And you put it on, it's kind of like those bars from Lush, but don't use the Buffy bar, because the Buffy bar has really scrubby stuff in it, and that will have the opposite effect. But you just take that, and when you're in the shower, at the end of your shower, and rub that shea butter on there, and it's really thick and it gets into the cracks of the skin, and it works wonders. But then you're not going to be taking numerous showers in a day, so these shower bars are not going to be something that you use all day. But you could use it at least once a day, and then later on in the day you can use other kinds of creams and just anything to keep it moisturized. Now, remember, if you're wearing long sleeve shirts and you've got this stuff on your elbows, you could get a stain on your shirt. So you might have to, just lightly put a Band-Aid over that end, just so that the ointment stays on, for one thing, and also doesn't rub a stain onto your shirt. So after you get this thing taken care of, because if you do these steps, more than likely you'll be able to get rid of this dry, rough skin. Now, what do? Well, you continue to not use exfoliators on your elbows. And this is why I periodically have to go back and retreat my elbows, because I'll be using a really nice sugar scrub on my skin and I'm rubbing it on my arms, and then I happen to rub it over my elbows without thinking about it. And next thing you know, I've got this rough skin again. So periodically you may have to go back and start this whole thing again. I do have a little sugar cube. It's by Ari and Harper, and it's got some moisturizer in it as well. And I will sometimes, like I did this morning, I'll take that thing and just gently, very softly, I'll just rub around once, rub around twice. That's it on the skin that's already smooth. And also make sure that if you're using a new cube like that, that you rub it on some other part of your skin first to smooth out that side that you're going to use, because they're pretty rough at the beginning. Maybe you want to use it on your feet or something before you go and put it on your elbow. But really, you can just go with a washcloth and that'll be just fine. So moving forward, once you do get rid of it, then you just need to make sure, like I said, nothing scrubby on your elbows, and then just moisturize it like you do the rest of your body. But if it does start to come back again, then go back to moisturizing frequently with something thick that really will help to take care of healing that area. That is it. I hope this was helpful to you. If you're not a current subscriber to Busy Being Jen, I'd love to have you come along. So hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, if you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. If you had this trouble and you tried my suggestion, I'd love to hear how it went for you. So take care, you guys, and I hope I'll see you again on Busy Being Jen. Bye-bye.